Hi, this is Brad Sweezy here. I'm president of Just Small Biz Marketing. I've been helping small businesses grow their businesses, generate more revenue since 2013 full time. I want to talk to you today for your small business about 3 things your small business can do to survive COVID-19. I'm a small business owner. My clients are small business owners. We actually have my wife who runs a travel agency, and so you know that that's been damaged, and we also own a rental car business. So we feel your pain in the small business arena, and I want to offer these 3 tips that can probably help you at least have a chance of surviving COVID-19. So let's take a look at them. First, you gotta adjust your prices downward. Now I know there are a lot of businesses out there, you set your policy, you set your prices, and that's it. You know, the reality is people are concerned. They're concerned about their jobs, concerned about when they're going to go back to work. They're getting concerned about whether or not they're going to have money next week or something. And I know as small business owners, you're concerned with the same thing. You've got probably limited revenue coming in. You may have no revenue coming in, and you also have to deal with the quarantine, etc. So you really have to look at adjusting your prices downward. Now, if you've got, let's say, an auto repair place and you don't have people coming in, you need to get them in. And one of the ways you're going to do is say, this is an opportunity here to get what you need done and to save money. You're not price gouging, you're actually price cutting. Why I chose 19%, it's COVID-19. You can choose some other value. You'll have to do your specific business thing for yourself, but you got to adjust your prices downward. You have to let the customers know, which is the second thing, that you're here and you hear the conversations that are going on in their heads. You know, you are a small business owner. I know what you're worried about because I'm a small business owner. Okay, I know. I had one of the best months, let's say, with our rental cars to one of the worst months. Okay, so I know what it's like when your revenue stream is drying up. It's very easy to panic. Well, your customers are also going through the same thing. Unless they work for the government, and if you're in an area where you have a huge number of government employees that are still going to get paychecks, this is a prime opportunity for you to reach out to them. And often, I know when I was a government official, a government worker, I often just didn't have time to take care of the stuff I need to do. So you have to go in that conversation in their heads. For those people who may have the economic resources to deal with this, and the relief package that's coming is going to help, you really have to let them know you're here. You're here, you're open for business, and you also hear what their concerns are, what the conversations are going on in their heads, in their houses, etc. And that's why I mentioned the first thing, which is cutting your prices. You're not raising your prices, you're cutting your prices. You're feeling the pain and you're doing your best to mitigate your pain and their pain. So you cut your prices. And the third thing is you really got to make it easy for them to spend emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually. You have to make it easy for them to spend. If you can accept payment terms, then do it. You know, this is not business as usual. And if you act like business as usual, you're going to maximize your chances of not surviving this if you don't have a large cash savings set aside. So you got to go in there and you have to make it easy for them to spend. Let's say you're an auto repair place. I say that because I have a number of clients in the auto repair field. My brother-in-law is in the auto repair field. And what you have to do is, all right, make it easy for them. If they're concerned with leaving the house to go out in public, you can go meet them, you know, go there, pick up their car, drive it to your repair shop, fix it, drive it back. Show them exactly how you are going to do what you're going to do and to mitigate the damage from them to them from a virus, etc., or something like that. So you're going to go pick up the car. You're going to minimize the contact. You're going to take care of it. You may even offer payment terms. Now, I know a lot of businesses don't do that. You rely on credit card companies and third-party financing, etc., to do it. And I know your concern is you're not going to get paid by everybody. And you probably are going to get paid by most people, and there's going to be a portion of people who aren't going to pay you. But majority of the people are going to pay you. And if you go back to what I said about those people who have the resources to survive this, you know, use this as an opportunity to make them see that I might as well take care of it now. I'm doing nothing else, and I even want to get out of the house maybe. There's some people like, I want to get out of the house. I've seen more people walk, ride bicycles, and outside than I've ever seen here in Florida, ever, you know? So that's something you have to do. So during these times, you cannot act as business as usual. Unless you have a huge stockpile of cash and just want to deal with it, then that's fine. But otherwise, what you really have to do is you have to adjust your expectations, adjust what you're doing, adjust your pricing to help people during this time. You're not going to get any further ahead by raising prices unless you're a price gouger, et cetera, or something like that. So really adjust your prices, let your customers know that you're here, you hear what's going on in their heads, and make it easy for them to take care of the things they need to do. If they have a car, for example, they need to get to work. If they're selling a house and moving, they need to move. There are certain things that are going to happen regardless of how long the quarantine lasts, exactly how long this COVID-19 does. You need to adjust what you're doing and get out there. And I did want to I just remembered to tell you, when you're here, you got to let them know you're here. So do that by, emailing them. I mean, when's the last time you emailed your customers? Email them, explain what's going on, explain the offer, explain your concerns, their concerns, etc. Contact them. You can reach out to social media, Facebook, etc. Everybody does it, so you can do it. Don't expect without some advertising that you're going to reach a huge amount of audience from that. Direct mail is also great. Well, direct mail. I'm at home. I'm waiting for the mail to come. It's about one of those times where most people are home during the week when the mail's coming. Mail them a postcard. It's not that expensive, okay? And you combine that with your email, your Facebook, and the other thing is calling your customers. You can actually call them. I think we forget that these days, that you can actually pick up the phone and call people. Let them know what's going on, see if they have any concerns, see how you can help them. Pick up the phone and call. When I was a financial advisor, we used to call it dialing for dollars, right? You get on the phone. It's a very effective way to do things. We've somehow forgot that, but reach out on the phone and call people. You're going to learn a lot. You might address something that they haven't, or you might be able to address something that a concern they have that they've just been neglecting. I mean, do it. Going back to my business on the car side, for example, which is not the marketing on the car side, we're getting hammered. But what am I using this time for? Maintaining the cars. I've spent more money in the past week on maintenance than I have probably in a couple of months, taking care of some things. And I look at it as an opportunity to be postured for when this is done. So if you need some help in this planning and immediately surviving the COVID-19, give me a call. My number's right there on the screen. You can set an appointment up. That's the most effective way, just to go there, calendly.com, Brad Sweezy, and we'll help you do the best you can to, minimize the pain of this time. It's not an opportunity for you to make a huge amount of money. This is survival mode. And I know that a lot of small businesses are worried about that. But I can tell you, if you do nothing at all, your chances of surviving this are not going to be as good as if you pick up the phone, call people, lower your prices, and let people know exactly how you can help them and you're willing to help them during this time. Thanks, and have a good day.